Hello folks, today we are in this beautiful town of Corning here in New York, and we are specially being invited for a tour of their Museum of Glass. So we're gonna get an exclusive look at what makes Corning tick. Everything you see in here is made of glass, and it was a sight to behold. After an extremely fulfilling day yesterday at the Corning Museum of Glass, today Corning has invited us to their research facility. Behind me is where Corning lets its scientists loose to research on everything that can be possible with glass. Essentially, that's where they make things, and soon we're going to go to a facility where they try to break things. Here we had a chance to speak to Corning's top research scientists who are behind some of its best products known to date and some that will be launched soon. You might find this very surprising, but making smartphone screens that are really tough is a very small part of Corning's business. They are also into high quality fiber optics. They make heat resistant windscreen for space shuttles. They make car screens. They were into ceramics. So far we've seen glass being poured onto a sheet of metal right in front of our eyes. We've also seen glass of different temperature that has different applications being poured out and being shaped. If you remember, I earlier spoke about breaking things, and here is where the fun part happens. With me here is Josh Jacobs. He's the technology manager for Corning.
Hi, I'm Josh Jacobs. I'm the technology manager of a group we call Product Performance and Reliability, and we are working on Gorilla Glass in the development team.
There's a lot of misconception about how people perceive Corning as a brand.
Right.
If there's a Corning Gorilla Glass on the smartphone, what does it enable?
Yep.
Exactly?
Okay. Yeah, so Gorilla is a very, very tough cover glass, right? It is definitely not indestructible. It is not unbreakable, so it is a brittle material, it is glass. What it offers is basically protection for your device, right? So we've spent a lot of time thinking about what people care about in the market, and what we hear repeatedly is that people care about drop and they care about scratch. And so those are really the two things that we've gone after to try to make better and better cover glasses with each generation. So we've addressed the scratch behavior. You're gonna have less visible scratches with this glass on your phone, and you're also gonna have a higher retained strength, which means as the phone is put in your pocket, it's used, it's dropped on the asphalt, it will have a less chance of breaking when that happens, and it will also retain a very high strength even through those damage events.
There's a new Gorilla Glass
Yes.
which has been developed specifically for wearable devices. Can you just take us through that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a product that we've announced last year. It's called Gorilla Glass SR Plus, SR standing for scratch resistant. And really it's a composite material is the way that we talk about that. And what we're really trying to do, especially for the wearable space, is to combine the best of the impact resistance of Gorilla to things like drop events or shock events with the scratch resistance of luxury watch material. And we're actually working now on the next generation of that, which is actually looking as well at the optical properties or reflectance of the material, trying to reduce the stray reflections and basically have a better optical experience on those devices.
Could you briefly touch upon all the different tests that go on here?
Yeah, so there's a wide variety of things that we do here, right? So this is the fun part of the job is we get to break stuff in the laboratory. We're doing things like dropping steel balls on the glass, we're doing tests of the edge strength. And the other thing is as we do tests, we're really trying to understand the failure modes, right? Why do things fail in the field? And what can we do to mitigate those failure modes or to lessen those failure modes from occurring? So everything we do is really with that focus of why do things go wrong in the field and what can we do to make the glasses better so that we don't have those issues, things like drop and scratch in the market.
All right, Josh, thank you so much for your time.
Great,
and,
thank you.
Wish you guys all the best, and I hope to see a lot more from Corning. After this, we tried our best to stress test Corning's Gorilla Glass by bending it, scratching it, poking at it, and even dropping it from a height. And as you can see, both the standard and the chemically strengthened Sullivan glass gave in quite easily. Corning's Gorilla Glass samples soldiered on quite effortlessly. First, the Sullivan glass sample was dropped from waist height. Didn't do that well, did it? And then we dropped Gorilla Glass sample from waist height first and then from shoulder height. And the sample survived both the drops without breaking a sweat. We even placed it in a container and dumped in things you would find in a gentleman's pocket and a lady's purse and gave it the tumble-light treatment. Corning's official mascot Victor wasn't there to see us off, but we hope to see more of him during the launch of Gorilla Glass 6 for sure. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.